Resource Partners, recapturing your IT asset value.
Hi, I'm Tom Ingram. Welcome back to the world headquarters of Resource Partners, business allies in recapturing your IT asset value. As you've already seen in our overview, Resource Partners relieves the asset management burden and allows you to continue to concentrate on your core business. Nothing is more important to us than protecting your data. Andy Loria, Chairman of Resource Partners.
Whether it's a hardware asset or data that resides on an asset, be assured that our process will protect all corporate and end-user confidentialities.
Resource Partners' commitment is to provide world-class customer service. We consider this one of our core competencies. Let's begin with the packaging, transporting, and receipt of your IT assets. From the moment our services engage, allowing you to concentrate on what you do best is our prime directive. We begin by providing the most efficient method of packaging and transporting for your assets, trouble-free and fully insured. Making use of a nationwide truck fleet, we're blanketing every region of the country. Account Executive Tom Jacob.
When a client has IT equipment available, my first responsibility is to identify the services needed. From there, I promptly handle the details involved with the collection, removal, and transportation.
Your equipment arrives safely and securely. It's now our responsibility to efficiently report all of your assets' activities, including a confirmation of the removal of all data. We use the latest in warehousing technology to make sure that our tracking is completely accurate. Receiving Clerk Celeste Anthony.
Our job is critical. We have hundreds of thousands of pieces of equipment passing through our system. As soon as your equipment arrives, it gets a barcode that ensures that it is tracked properly.
Now that the equipment has been barcoded, we begin the process of recapturing IT asset value. Director of Operations, Bob James.
Before we test any equipment, we want to make sure that the equipment has some value that will justify the cost of a more in-depth test.
We refer to this as triage, a process where our technical team uses guidelines provided by our IT market experts to make sure that an item is remarketable before performing in-depth tests. If an item does not have any value, the product forgoes further testing and is efficiently prepared for data destruction and recycling. As you know, protecting confidential information is essential in the Resource Partners process, and assets that are not going to be remarketed still require a high level of attention in terms of data removal. Using industry standard practices for physical destruction, we perform a quality measured process that gives you confidence that data cannot be retrieved. This is the most cost-effective method for accomplishing this, and we reflect those cost savings to you. Jeff Corona, President of Resource Partners.
Our process ensures that all materials are recycled responsibly, and we follow a strict no landfill policy.
If items hold no value and cannot be resold, it's our responsibility to dismantle and recycle your assets in accordance with all local, state, and federal EPA regulations. This process culminates with a certificate of consumption for your records, showing the serial number of each asset recycled. This certificate is endorsed with a federal EPA number that confirms we performed the process properly. Now that we've sorted out the items that are going to be sold, let's take a deeper look at the rest of the process. One of our world-class core competencies is our testing and auditing abilities. Once your assets are in the system, our expert auditors perform their version of exploratory surgery, the extensive assessment and testing of your equipment. Using an array of testing and software tools, technicians check the functionality of each asset. Once the functionality is confirmed, they record each specific model and configuration and note the physical condition of each unit into our IOD Information on Demand system. Inbound Process Manager, Daryl Thirkill.
We work within a specific set of protocols to record each piece of equipment.
Now that we've recorded the information necessary to sell these items, they must withstand our rigorous data removal process. The software that we use for this process replicates the United States Department of Defense approved methods for data erasure.
We recognize this as the most important aspect of our operation. We maximize the quality of this particular process, and we use the premier software available for the removal.
This process is backed by a certificate of data removal, confirming that all information has been removed from each individual asset. giving you confidence that these products are ready to be introduced to all our remarketing channels. Now that we've recorded all the pertinent asset information and have removed all of your proprietary information, our sales team begins working to maximize the value of your assets. Vice President Mike Laurie.
Now that these operations are complete, it is our sole focus to achieve optimal value throughout the remarketing process.
Our information on demand system helps in the management of these orders, ensuring that we're exceeding the expectations of our buyers and allowing us to market these items through all possible channels. Outbound Process Manager Anthony Ventimiglia.
As the orders come in through our IOD system, our team immediately springs into action. The sales orders are meticulously pulled, quality checked, packed, and shipped.
Logistics, tracking, testing, data removal, recycling, and recovery of value. All performed at an expert level. That's the Resource Partners process.
Security and confidentiality is what built Resource Partners.
For more information, continue sharing and reviewing our modules with your team. Resource Partners, we thrive on exceeding expectations.